So today I want to kind of talk a little bit about number systems with different bases. I'm not going to get into too much detail. It's interesting, and like I said, in your media in your My Lab, there's some really good videos on that as well. That it's really broken down into a lot of detail. I'm just going to kind of touch on the topics of this lightly here. So as we move into this, base 10 is what we usually deal with here in our everyday life. Notice that our base 10 system actually has 10 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we create numbers using those different digits, just put them in its different place values. So that's how our place value chart, we have the ones place, the tens place, the hundreds place, the 1,000s place, the 10,000s place, the 100,000s place. So we have those place values. Notice still how they're created though. Notice how we have 10 to the 0 as actually represents our ones place. 10 to the first power actually represents our tens place. 10 squared represents our hundreds place. 10 to the third represents our thousands place, so forth and so on. So when we get into what's called a base 2 system, a binary system, there's actually only 2 digits. And those 2 digits are just 0 and 1. So when we create a number, we're only allowed to use those 2 digits, 0 and 1. So as far as place value goes, we have what's called the ones place, the twos place, the fours place, the eights place, and the 16ths place. So the place values are actually different because notice that 2 to the 0 is just 1. 2 to the first means 2 times 1 or 2. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 to the third would be 2 times 2 times 2. In other words, we're just multiplying each one by 2, increasing place value by factors of 2. So we have 8 and multiply by another 2 will give us our next place value of 16. That's kind of how it works with base 10 as well. Each time you multiply by 10, you move to a higher place value. So we have a lot of different place value systems. So the ones that I've seen is the 2, the 8, and the 16, but mostly just base 10. So if I have like change 86 base 10, so if I want to change 86 base 10 to base 2 system, right now this is what we're familiar with. That's 86. To do a base 2 system, we have to use just ones and zeros. So what I'm looking up here as far as my place value goes, if I'm doing the 2s, notice that the highest I can go up is, without going over 86, is 64. So notice that I need 164 in this problem. So I need, like, really, I guess I should just put it here, 164. But if I use 164, what I got to do is figure out how much of that 86 is left. So if I go 86, take away 64, this will tell me how much is left, which is going to be a 2, and so it'll be 22 left. So since I have a 22, notice I can't use the 32, so I have to put a 0 there for a place value holder. But I could do a 16, so I put a 1 for the 16. So now I can go 22, take away 16, and if I do that math there, looks like I'm going to get a 6. So now if I look at a 6, notice that 8's too big, so I have to put a 0 there. But notice how 4 would work. So I could use 1, 4. So if I remove a 4 from 6, 6 minus 4 would give me a 2. So now that I'm down to a 2, I could use 1, 2. And if I do 1, 2, 2 minus 2 is going to give me then a remainder of 0. So now I'm left with nothing else. And so since we don't want a ones place there, we use a placeholder or 0 there. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 actually represents 86. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 would be 86 in the base 2 system. Similarly, if I have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, if that's in a base 2 system, we want to try to change that to a base 10 system. So what I pick up on is place value wise, if I break that back apart, we have this would be the ones place. Let's see here. So this would be 1, 1. This means 1, 2. So it's going to be a plus a 2. There's not going to be any 4s. There's not going to be any 8s. So 1s, 2s, 4s, 8s. There's not going to be any 16s, but there's going to be 132. So I have now a 32. So if I put that all together, 32 plus 2 plus 1, that would give me 35. So 100,011 would be 35 in the base 2 system. So I can just kind of break it back apart based on what I have up here. So that will allow you to change a base 2 to a base 10 using those two tables. You can also write a program. There's a video I have that can show you how to write a program on your graphing calculator. And also, we do have some videos that another instructor made that kind of breaks this down into a more simplified version using some basic math skills to do it on paper and pencil. So I'll stop there, and that's just a little bit of introduction into bases.